Hey guys, back with recording number 2 for the day. Um, I've gotten a lot of questions recently about people saying, they don't have the time to spend in front of the charts. They work, they really, they need a way to capitalize on Nadex or trading, but need to do it in a way that will allow them to keep their day jobs. Um, And for that, I wanted to highlight this trade in particular because it's literally a higher time frame analysis trade where I just sit and wait. I had no stress during the entire thing. I placed it. I when exactly did I place it? Before 9:30, and I just let it sit. And so I wanted to show you like how you can get an edge for yourself, trading higher time frames and just taking weeklies or dailies above and below where price doesn't want to go. So really the analysis for this was super simple. Anybody can do this. It was a trend line. There was a couple of trend lines on the daily chart. Okay, so this was my initiation point. This was my second point. You can see that it breached a little bit above it, but it kind of stuck true to that moving average. Then from there, it was the bottom of that. It was the bottom of that little wedge after it had broken out. Okay, so we've got our initiation point. It rode here, tested here. So I'm using multiple touches as a way to find that structure where price wants to ride. I've also got price level, a resistance point that have been tested multiple times and respected multiple, excuse me, multiple times. We've got initiated here, respected here, respected here, respected here, respected here. So it's been touched multiple times. It wasn't the strongest initial point of resistance or support, but its consistency helped in finding that structure. And then finally, you find your move that you want to capitalize on. So we've got our Fibonacci retracement from that point forward. And now we've got a good looking daily chart, and we just have to get down to a smaller time frame to find our entry. And for that, because it was such a higher time frame chart, our entry was on the 4-hour chart. So I didn't have to spend a ton of time analyzing. I didn't have to spend a ton of time in front of the chart. Really, all I had to do was find my point of entry, and you can see that with everything here. I mean, with the 4-hour chart, you can expect a little bit of wiggle room as price, trickles around that area, but at I got in just at, let's see, what was my price? My strike was 79.8. 79.8 strike. So it was my strike level, and I placed it at 9 in the morning, 9:15, and I literally had all day until 3 o'clock for that to work, for that to be true, right? Or to be false in this case. And it happened to be such a strong level that it just absolutely dove right off of that area. See, I got in, where exactly did I get in? 9, 11, so here's 9, so it's right somewhere in between these levels, in between these areas here that I got in. But you can see it's just been straight down since then. But for me, right, I wasn't even looking at this chart all day. I was just it's been 2 hours. That's all it's taken for me to pretty much have dead contracts on it daily. When you get your levels right and you get your analysis right on the higher time frames, those strong moves are really going to help you capitalize in a short time. And for me, I entered off the 4-hour chart. Excuse me. I entered off the 4-hour chart. You can see the stochastic, the momentum was ready to go. That was the picture perfect entry for me. And the strike was reasonably priced for a strike that still had some cushion. and you don't always get that with Forex on Nadex, but it just worked out perfectly. I took it on spot Forex too, so I'm up pretty good there. But this is this is showcasing the power of simplicity, right? So I took it daily. I just let it run, and that's a quick and easy $500 for me. So as always, if you have questions, let me know. But that's really all I wanted to cover with this recording here.